Good morning, the truck is ready and we are about to head off on our Arctic adventure. We just have to pack and get going. So I'll be posting daily from now on, driving all the way to the Nordkap and back again. So follow along if you want to see some Nordic fun times. First things first, we have a room, this inside, not the gym equipment, to fit in the car. Let's go.
Okay. Where?
Yeah. Fridge. Medicine, sun cream, washing up stuff. Trasharoo. Go box with about 40 days of food. Pots and pans. Random bits and pieces. Nice Yeti blanket there. Nice window. Welcome to Holland. It's day 2. We had a pretty bad sleep on the ferry and now 4 hours up into Germany to Westerstad? Mile 300, we got off the ferry. We have been to our favourite German supermarket route. Oh, and obviously we are in Germany, which means we've just driven through the whole of Holland, which was dull. Oh, here we are, Germany, Camp 1. Drove across the whole of Holland, and it's a 5:30 in the morning start our time, so it's pretty brutal. Anyways, time for a drink. Good morning from Lower Saxony. We've got up, we've had our coffee, and now we have to make it at least halfway up Denmark. We have a ferry to catch tomorrow afternoon to Norway. So let's do it. Good afternoon. Mile 560. We're in Denmark. Behind me is the Gennebugt, sort of a fjord without any cliffs. And yeah, tomorrow we are gonna get the ferry to Norway, but today we are in a campsite which we've been to before, so we're gonna go and visit some old friends. Unfortunately, Nigel is not coming out. Are you, Nigel? Nope. And here's Harry and Megan. Nope. You know what's not happening in a long time? Getting a new subscriber. So thank you, Hamilton Huddleston. First new subscriber probably this year. So yeah, on our way to 1 million eventually. What are you laughing? What are you laughing at? It's not funny. I'm a content creator. Yes, it's expensive. The Mile of the Beast! Well, another 3 hours north, and we're about striking distance of the ferry, but before we hit the ferry, we're going to go and have a look at some archaeology. So we are walking amongst the gravestones of and then the Vikings. Over here, the round graves denote the female, and the ship-shaped graves 400 AD they came and started these burial mounds, which was pre-Viking time, and they actually buried the people, and then later on they burned the people and put them in their ships to sail to Valhalla. This place was abandoned because of well, sandstorms essentially. The whole place got buried in sand. This whole place was only found in 1955-ish. But yeah, it was abandoned around the time that Harold Bluetooth of Bluetooth fame converted to Christianity. But yeah, there are about 700 graves here. And that is your history of the day. It's also worth pointing out that the people who are buried here were the Vikings that raided England. The ones that raped and pillaged and stole all of our stuff. So we made it to Herschel's. There's the lighthouse. We have an hour before the ferry, so we're going to investigate Tree 10 of the Great Atlantic Wall. This was a huge bunker complex made by the Nazis, obviously, with slave labour, obviously. Don't know where I'm going. Not very far. Oh no. Okay, I'll pick this up in a sec. Well, it looks like we're next to get on the ferry to Norway. Hope. We're on a boat.
Yes, rent separate beds.
Good. Well, good morning from just outside Stavanger. Last night we had a bit of buffet and a few too many drinks, and just woken up just outside Stavanger, and now we have another 5 hours until Bergen.
Well, 17 hours later, and we are just about to arrive in Bergen. No time to stop in Bergen apart from possibly just to buy some vegetables. We have a 5-hour drive to get out of town and get into the wilderness and hopefully have our first wild camp. Oh. Pretty sweet spot for the first night in Norway. Country 28. Well, we've arrived. Steak tonight. Whilst we watch this beautiful waterfall. Well, that was Voringfossen from the top. Voringfossen means the respected one. And as we like a good hike, we're going to see what it looks like from the very bottom. Wish us luck. Well, we've done Voringfossen, and we've come back to our little waterfall here. It's raining. It's not that miserable, it's pretty nice. But here's what we're doing. Drinking wine, eating elk sausage, playing with radios like dicks, and making bolognese. Bit of a weird situation, but we're just off in the trees over there, and saw a car come past, heard some drilling, and this has appeared. So turns out, as of 1 minute ago, it's now illegal to camp here. See what happens, I guess. Kind of sucks. Don't think he saw us.
Good misty morning from the Sima Valley. Today I'm just going to have a couple of coffees and drive a couple of hours up to a town called Flam, which might be a little bit busy, and if it is, we will then drive the longest tunnel in the world, and then after that find somewhere cute to camp, bit of a hike, just trying to continue a bit further north. I had to stop just here because look at this. Pretty nice.
Well, we've made it to Flam, massive cruise ship, and now some food stalls here, so see if we can get something good. Joy's gone for the smoked salmon jacket potato. I've gone for the fresh scampi. A little bit of lunch time for a bunker. I think we need to get off the tourist trail. Right, we've just driven up from the Stegestigen, which is a little tourist trap viewpoint. We've managed to find some snow, so I'm going to throw a snowball at Joy. So this road is closed, but directly underneath us is something interesting and boring all at the same time. The world's longest road tunnel, which we have to take. Flatbreads and MRE snow.